A raging cum.
Brian tipped $50. Hey Spudsy, this was all for a video. That address was the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas because haha. Quee was a great sport about it and so were you. I will be leaving now. Have a fantastic Straya.
Well, no, if you're making a video about with me, Brian, I will fucking copyright claim you. I'm not giving you permission to put me in one of your videos.
What is up, guys? We're back with another video, and this time, let me just say, people online really kind of take this shit a bit too serious. We'll get straight into it, but basically, there's this person I met on Twitch stream a while back, and I decided, you know, have a bit of fun, and it kind of reflects, I guess, the ineptness and the weakness of this newer generation and whatnot. But we'll just dig into a couple of clips from that, and then we have to talk about Michelle's mental health for a bit, because she is going to be going away. As a lot of you know, Krista maybe told you, but Michelle's suffering from dissociative identity disorder, I guess, and Stan CT was telling me that the state, I guess, is putting her in some sort of an institution, an asylum or something like that. I'm not really quite sure, but anyway, we'll talk about that a little bit later. Let's start off with a clip from that gal from earlier, see about what she's talking about more, okay? Let's get right to it.
A raging cum.
Brian tipped $4.20. Damn okay, well hopefully it's your last time too.
What?
And so that's basically all I was doing at first, was just minor comments, trying to get a reaction from her. And it seems like that this newer generation, they just cannot take any forms of like, oh, you're bullying me or something like that. We'll watch more and you'll see what I mean.
Species ever even existed. How could I not want to see what this
cum?
Brian tipped $4.20. I found you, and I deeply regret it.
It was this point that another streamer named Wrath came into her stream and kind of brought a lot of his viewers with her. And I just thought I should start, you know, making them aware of the streamer, you know, the type of streamer that she is. As you can tell, she's pretty low quality as far as her content, doesn't put much effort into it. Kind of, again, like Marie-Michelle Delaney. More on that later, yet again. But yeah, I just thought that it would be a wise idea to maybe, you know, tell them to back out before they get too vested into this trash fire.
I looked for a bit while I was getting ready for the day. Hi! I am playing a game called Outer Wilds. Yeah,
raging cum.
Fuck, Brian tipped $4.20. You do you spoobs.
So this guy named Brian just tipped me.
Confirm that that's okay.
So there was this guy named Brian that just tipped me.
It is us. Great.
And these are
raging cum.
Brian tipped $4.20. Welcome people who just got raided. This stream kinda whack, not gonna lie. Best to get going.
Brian!
And so I know what you're saying. You're probably saying, Brian, this father that's rolling's kind of tame, and, you know, she's kind of acting like she wants you nuts, which she probably does. But the problem that she had was she had these, like, you know, simps in a chat that was white knighting for her, standing up for her, and all this other shit. And it kind of got a little bit into a back and forth thing. And there was one chatter in particular named Quay Q Theater that seemed to have it out for me, so we'll play a little bit of that encounter.
My history. That's why I'm here.
A raging cum.
Brian tipped $4.20. Quick theatre. She ain't gonna get with you, lil man.
One One guy.
Raging cum.
Brian tipped $4.20. Wait. Stop. I ain't is astronomically down bad. Bro is hoping on you any chance he gets just to get shut down. Lil man wouldn't last a second in my hood. Where you at? Aha lil man STFU.
And guys, I guess I wouldn't even be bringing this stuff up if it wasn't for the fact that this streamer will not shut the fuck up about me. I'm sick and tired of, people sending me messages, inundating me on Discord, I'm tired of this streamer. It's like she's obsessed with me for some reason. I don't really know, but let's take a look at some of the stuff so you can better understand.
And then he says, welcome people who just got raided. The stream's kind of whack, not going to lie. Best to get going. And then after he said that, Quee stood up for me. Quee practically said, I don't exactly remember what you said, Quee. I can actually find your chat logs really fast. Quee said, ban that guy. Ban him a little as a treat. I wonder if there's a way to delay text-to-speech so mods can check them for spoilers. Awk. Brian is crying. Brian, go get some more allowance from your mommy. I think, Quee, you went a little overboard, and that might have made him a little more mad. And then, so Brian said, Quake Theater, she ain't gonna get with you, little man. And then you continued, Quee. and then he said, wait, stop. I ain't finished, Quee. Quee is astronomically down bad. Bro is hopping on you any chance he gets just to get shut down. Little man wouldn't last a second in my hood. Where you at? Keep in mind that Brian is a rich white boy with a daughter. He is not in the hood. He's just trying to act cool.
So then like that, she's basically doxing me, and you can see that this is like actually kind of the projection that these people, they try to do, is they'll always like, claim what you're doing, but they're the ones actually perpetrating that. And she just keeps going on.
So then after that, he says, Spudsy, he gives me $20, and he says, Spudsy, I want you to give this money to Quake Theater. They can use it on an escort. Sure, he had to pay to get laid, but at least he'll be getting some sort of action. And then at this point in the game, I die. I fall into a black hole, and he says, did Spudsy just fall into a black hole? Yes, but don't let that distract you from the fact that Quake Theater has never felt the touch of a woman. And then Denix said, maybe it's a friend that's f***ing with Quee, right? No, it wasn't, because this guy's completely Brian's a completely f***ing rando. So then Brian donates again, and he says, I noticed that Denix just said, Quee, maybe it's a friend that's with you, and Denix, you could be wrong, because he would have to be he would have to have friends for that to be true, and Quee does not have any friends. Then Brian donated. He gave me the address to the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, and he said, hey Spudsy, this was all for a video. That address was a T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas because haha, Quee was a great sport about it, and so were you. I will be leaving now. Have a fantastic stream.
And so like that, up until that point, I figured, this is going to end well and just be a normal trolling event minus stuff. I can't remember what Magda said. Low-level trolling or whatever bullshit. And then that was just going to be the end of this encounter. But she just kept going on, and she will not stop.
I was not a good sport about it. He essentially took my stream hostage for 20 minutes. He came into my stream completely unprovoked, harassed me, and then he went after one of my viewers. And then when he said that he was going to make this into a video, I explicitly said, you do not have my consent. I said, you are not allowed to put me in a video or I'm going to copyright strike you. It scares me that I literally told him that he does not have my consent. Like, does he not understand what no means? Like, this scares me.
Well, guess what? I did, and that's kind of the thing, is like, she was expecting this whole thing to stay on Twitch, and I wasn't having that at all. So I took it off of Twitch, and I got a hold of some, friends of mine, and we all kind of came up with the same idea that maybe this person's not as good as they try to make themselves seem. Maybe they're, a shitty person, and they're definitely a shitty content creator. I would say the person's name, to be quite honest. I can't even remember that's how forgettable it is. But anyway, let's see the reaction now to this individual's actions being held accountable.
I have been getting nonstop harassed on every single social media platform. I have gotten death threats on my Twitter. I've had to turn off my comments on my YouTube. I've had to lock down my Discord. I've had to private my Twitter and my Instagram and everything. Oh. This guy has 1.3 million subscribers on YouTube, and he is fully aware that this is happening, right? I keep having people adding me on Twitter and saying mean things. I got bot rated twice while I was streaming. You can decipher. Let me show this. You can decipher what this name says. You can decipher what this name says. These are all of his viewers coming to my stream and calling me really, really foul things.
So basically, yeah, now this person's going to try to act like they're the victim and everything like that. When I only made a few comments, and I'm on panel right now with Michelle and stuff and trying to sort through all the problems I cause from getting her, you know, wrapped into this mental institution that's going to throw her in a padded room. But anyway, that'll have to be a video for another time because this one's just taking a bit more on the editing than, you know, initially expected. So until next time, be sure to like and subscribe for more content, folks. Alright, take care, peace.
I'ma fuck up my life.